Shares of Chegg down 6% today after guidance for Q1 came in lighter than expected in an earnings report. Joining us now to discuss the results is the CEO of Chegg, Dan Rosensweig. Dan, good to see you. So I want to start on ChatGPT. In the call last night, I'll quote you. You said ChatGPT, quote, is less of a competitor than we were concerned with, and that's really good news, and that is because they give an illusion of accuracy, but it's not accurate, and students cannot afford to have inaccurate, incorrect information. So is the challenge in growth here demographic more than it's outside AI?
Yeah, there's a lot of variables that you have to take into consideration when you look at growth. Probably the biggest one is the fact that before COVID in 2019, we were growing quite nicely. And then peak COVID, we grew almost double. And so now we're coming down from that peak, but where we came down to is substantially higher than where it was in 2019. So we had to start a new base. And so we have to come down, we have to fill the hole with new subscribers. And so it's not a demographic issue because there are still millions and millions and millions of students that we can reach. In fact, we have over 10 million that have registered for Chegg that have not yet converted. So we think the growth opportunity is ahead of us, and we think it will start to reveal itself over the course of this year because the metrics that we're seeing now are helping us dig out of that post-COVID hole.
What's the international growth story different from the U.S. story? Why do you see the opportunity as being so significant there?
Yeah, look, there's just a lot more people and a lot more students. So, you know, the United States has about 20 some odd million students, but 50% of the world's population is below the age of 30. All of them have to learn. Not all of them will, unfortunately. But those that are learning are turning to online. They're turning to online help and support. And the fact that we focus on STEM allows them to learn what they need to learn and get the support they need from Chegg. So we're seeing a return to actually growth. We already saw, starting at the end of last year and so far through the beginning of this quarter, year-over-year growth in international, which is the first time in 2 years. So the product is getting incredible response. And of course, what AI does is give us some tremendous advantages. One of them will be outside the US when we can do instant translation, which we'll start really working on at the end of this year and going into 25. So then all questions asked all over the world can be instantly translated. So AI has gone from a potential headwind to a very likely tailwind. So that's good news for us. But outside the US already has returned to growth.
So outside the U.S. has returned to growth. What is it going to take? And I guess what is the timeline you're targeting in terms of more broadly the company returning to growth then?
The opportunities to return to growth should start to reveal themselves this year. So we can't exactly pick the date. You know, there's still a lot of variables. So we have the new product rolling out, which has got incredible response. Automated answers through AI, which we do through our own large language models, which means they're better and they're much less expensive, has already started to reinvigorate the flywheel. And what is the flywheel? More students that subscribe, they ask more new questions. Those questions get indexed and search. And now on TikTok, more students find them and they come in. That's increased traffic. That will increase new customers. So the flywheel's already started. We still have to dig out of the hole, though, on a net customer basis. We started the year with about 9% fewer customers than we started the year before. So we're digging out of that hole. And what you should see over the course of this year is every quarter, you should begin to see that hole being filled. And we report out on those numbers. So it'll be something investors can track. And we expect to show that over the course of this year. So it's actually getting exciting again.